He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
All the talking has been done. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Beautiful counterpunch. He just misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's a counter shot. He misses with that jab. Swing and a miss with the left hook. And he wasn't a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
that was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The straight right just misses. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Good counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Counter punching. Nice stop, but that won't score. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Listen, you've switched up what he's doing. I need you to focus on what...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. She's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Todd, reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Defense is not an option for these two. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with that uppercut. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. They drop their guard, they get caught. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Down goes Frazier. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Senior club.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Oh, wait a minute. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response.
And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
His stamina is off the charts. Just missed with that hook. Just missed with that jab. Let's watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are away.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put...
On to the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That right uppercut misses. Nobody home with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. The perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. that time counter shot. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. That right hook won't score. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
What's that? What are you doing? Come on.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the...
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. This with that jab. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe
Tough round, what they did.
The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right,
Down goes Frazier. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
that's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Are you okay?
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Buff and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
It's a great round. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Go out there.
And there's the bell for round 9. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch. And this with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well down goes Frazier. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.